football now. You have a little bit more of a handle on it. How are you doing with it kind of going into this next year?
I'm doing well. We're actually on strike right now, which is crazy. There was a writer strike now. We're on actor strike, so it's kind of been like a big pause in the acting industry. But I think just in general, I definitely got a better handle on just balancing the two of them. I have a lot more experience with it now. But yeah, things are going really well. I think the strike has actually given me the chance to really focus on football a lot more. So.
What are your thoughts? Have you been out? I'm just curious. Have you been out on the picket line or anything like that?
I wanted to. That was my plan, but with camp, I don't really have the time. So maybe if it continues into the season, I may find a day on the weekend to go out there with my sign. So we'll see.
You had times last year where you were kind of I think I can't remember who, but a coach publicly said are you gonna, are you here? You're gonna be in Space Jam 3 or something like that. Taking that kind of criticism at times, and for you now, do you feel like you were kind of a standout in that spring game? I feel like you've kind of shown your commitment, dedication to football. Do you have a little bit of sense of the balance now?
Right. The way that I see it, I feel like I've always known that I've had the ability to, be an actor as well as a football player. I've been doing it my whole life, and it's not something that you see every day. So I feel like it's definitely difficult for people to, sometimes understand that. And I feel like I'll definitely get criticism just as my life goes on, just being in those two different lanes. And I think it just was important for me to show that I'm dedicated to football, and that's something that I take very seriously, as well as acting. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like I'm picking one over the other. But obviously, I'm here on this team. Like I committed to this team, so whatever I have to do for this team is what's going to come first. But I just wanted to make sure that people saw that, and I think that people are starting to understand that. And yeah.
What did you see from Zion on Saturday?
He had a great scrimmage for sure. I think he had a really good scrimmage. I think he had a pick six and a forced fumble. So it's good to see him coming off an injury and just taking the field by storm. So
has there been one player who's really stepped up these past 10 practices that you think will have a role in the fall? Something that's really impressive?
Honestly, I'm excited for the whole team. I think that everybody's been doing a great job. I've just been seeing a lot of different sparks on offense, on the defense. Caleb's obviously who he is. So it's great just to be able to be on the field with him and compete with him because he builds up our team. You know what I'm saying? So just I'm excited for the whole team for sure.
You talked about the competition that's going on in the defensive back room right now.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of this game, just the competition of itself. Obviously at some point we start competing with the teams, but right now we're lifting each other up, and there's no type of hating or anything going on. Like all it is positive competition. Like if I mess up, like Prophet's here trying to lift me up. If he messes up, I'm trying to lift him up. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all want each other to be successful. And I think that the fact that we have so many good players in our room is just building us all up, building our confidence, and allowing us to be better players.
Let's do one more. This time last year, you were also competing for a starting corner spot. How would you compare yourself competing last year to this year?
Yeah, this year I still feel like it's always a competition. Like I don't think you can ever take your foot off the gas. You know what I'm saying? And just having, like I said, like having such a gifted room just makes it so that you have to compete even harder. I feel like last year, we had Makai come in and he really immediately took lead, and it was harder for us, or not harder for us, but I feel like we looked up to him immediately. And this time I feel like we're all feeding off each other a lot more, which is really great for all of us.
Thank you, Ceyair.
Thanks, Ceyair.